Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson, Doja Cat, Kyle Jenner with her daughter Stormy, who's only 4. And we've got Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. On this page we've got cute couples. So let's see. Hello. Okay. So we have Jason Momoa and Eliza Gonzalez and their hot new romance. And it says they are taking it slowly. They are dating and he's in a great place. Their secret date night. On April 4th, Momoa showed up at the LA premiere of The Gonzalez. So they had a secret date night. On April 4th, Momoa showed up at the LA premiere of Gonzalez and Jake Gyllenhaal's new thriller Ambulance. The actor walked on the red carpet solo, and he and Gonzalez kept their distance. According to this source, it's no surprise that they hit it off. Jason is one of the most liked people in Hollywood. People really respect him, and he's a really good guy and very generous and happy all the time. He's all about love and spreading love. And then here we have Courtney and Travis tying the knot. I actually didn't know that they got married, and I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I'm super happy for her and everything, but I don't know, in the back of my head I always kind of wished that she would reunite with Scott Disick. They just have so much history together, and they seem to have such like a good connection. I know he has a lot of, issues and everything, but I don't know, I always was rooting for them, that they could work things out. So I'm happy for her, but I'm also like a little bit sad about it too. Sabrina and Idris Elba. Lessons we've learned about love. We don't do the podcast to give advice, we do it to learn and speak about partnerships. Heart monitor. We've got Frankie Grande and Hale Leon, and Adele and Rich Paul, and Mark Anthony and Nadia Ferreira, and Brody Jenner and Dia Bianco. Now, do you guys watch Love in the Jungle? I do not watch it, but I wanted to know if you guys, for those of you that do watch it, what do you think of it? Do you recommend it? I love reality TV with like just meaningless stuff that is like a complete escape from my own life, I don't know, I just really like it. So let me know if you watch the show what you this is a good story. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you because it's like a fun, happy little story about this couple here. It says, delayed flights lead to a wedding in the sky. Pam and Jeremy Salda knew their wedding would be special, but they hadn't planned on a chapel in the clouds. The Oklahoma City couple, already dressed in their tux and gowned. By the way, that's a little strange. Why are you wearing your gown and tux on the plane? That I don't get. But anyway, moving on. Where was I? Okay. They had been heading to Las Vegas to tie the knot on April 24th, but the flight delays made them miss their scheduled appointment. Then, while on a layover for a Southwest flight in Dallas, they met an ordained minister who was headed to Vegas. And Pam, 52, had an idea. I said, I'm going to get married on this plane. The flight crew strung up toilet paper streamers, dimmed the cabin lights, and played Here Comes the Bride over the intercom as Pam walked down the plane's aisle. She looked like an angel, says Jeremy, 49. After the newlyweds danced to Bruno Mars' Marry You, says Pam, I told Jeremy I want to be your co-pilot for life. See, that's a cute story. Talk about, like, making lemonade out of lemons. They were in this situation where they're missing their own wedding and they made it work. And like, that's just gonna be a very cool memory for the rest of their lives. That'll be a fun story they'll tell their kids and their grandkids and their friends forever. So I like it. Very cute. Here we have our picks. Movie Top Gun Maverick. Tom Cruise brings fighter pilot Maverick back to the screen after 36 years. And here we have Jennifer Connelly in this insert, and it says she plays Benny Benjamin, whose name comes up in Top Gun. She's an admiral's daughter. And I'm just smiling down at this photo of this dog jumping up in the air with the tongue hanging out. I just think it's really cute. Okay, so here we have some books. We've got the best new books. Bloomsbury Girls by Natalie Gender. The Mind and the Moon by Daniel Bergner. Lucky Turtle by Bill Rohrback. And then we've got some non-fiction picks here. A.J. Jacobs, The Puzzler. And Jody Rosen is the author of Two Wheels Good. And John Mualem's Serious Face. And then Walk With Me by Susan Kaufman. And I just want to share one that I've been reading lately, and it is called Verity by Colleen Hoover. And it is a really good book if you like romance, drama, and a little bit of horror. Not too scary though, so it's just the right amount. Anyway, it's a really good page turner. I highly recommend. Okay, so here we have Rebel Wilson again. I wanted to be the healthiest version of myself. Fierce and ready to take on the world. The star reveals how true transformation means more than a number on this scale. I wasn't the best at acting school, but I had this weird faith it would all work out. Well, it certainly did work out engagement, the couple tied the knot in a romantic vineyard ceremony. Newlywed, we waited for so long for this moment, says JoJo. The couple were married by their friend Pete Wilson. Sweet treat. We wanted our wedding to be traditional but playful, says JoJo, who chose a red velvet cake. Rustic romance. Tables from found rentals and spring blooms by Hidden Gardens flowers set the tone for the Italian spin. Rustic romance. Tables from found rentals and spring blooms by Hidden Garden flowers set the tone for the Italian-inspired dinner. options to bring your dog different places that would alleviate that stress. Ride the fastest multi-launch roller coaster. No, no, thank you. I like my feet on the ground where they belong. Oh, and yes, that was my stomach growling. Listen for the silence, and you have a picture of the woods. It's very dark, so it's hard to see. Walk in the footsteps of real dinosaurs. Well, that is kind of cool. 16 through 20, do a celebrity food crawl in Las Vegas. 21, snack on sweet treats at the Top Gun house. Take a waterless cold plunge. Now that's actually really kind last page.